Welcome back to Bushpoint Sailing. We are Jeanette and Fredrik sailing along the Swedish coast on our way to Scotland. Maybe. We'll see. In the last episode we celebrated midsummer and left off just before Ölands Bridge, Sweden's second largest bridge. In this episode we're sailing through waters that actually belonged to Denmark not too long ago. And we'll pass the spot where a Russian submarine ran aground in Sweden's backyard during the Cold War. Welcome back again. So here's where we left off the last episode, when we were just about to sail under the Öland Bridge.
Just about, and you see, almost touching. Did you lose the wind here? Yeah, a little bit, but I guess it's coming back.
Took it.
Yeah.
So a quick bit of history here. Between 1397 and 1523, Sweden, Denmark and Norway were all united under one king. It was called the Kalmar Union. But let's be honest, Denmark was kind of running the show. But then us Swedes, or rather our king and his crew, wanted out. The Danish king at the time, Christian II, wasn't too happy about that. In Sweden, he's also known as Christian the Tyrant. In 1520, he actually ordered the execution of a bunch of Swedish nobles in what became known as the Stockholm Bloodbath. If you've seen Game of Thrones, you might recognize where they got some inspiration for that scene in the first season. Anyway, that brutal event sparked a rebellion, and Sweden eventually broke free from Danish rule. Denmark tried a few times to take back control, which led to years of wars and sieges. But by the 1600s, the table had turned. Sweden had become the stronger nation. And after a series of victories, the Peace of Roskilde in 1658 forced Denmark to hand over Skåne, Blekinge, Halland, Bohuslän and Gotland, lands that has been Swedish ever since.
We are done for the day. We have started the motor. We'll soon take down the main and then go in there. But we have a green marker that we need to pass first. And we are in. And we were very lucky. So we are in the fishing harbor. So the marina is there. But do you see what's there? Ocean Nomad, who were just behind us coming down in Kalmar and under the bridge there. So when we came in, he came on the dock there and said we could go here because he had 50 meters of key here. So thank you, Ocean Nomad and Jocke, very much. We were lucky.
That was super nice of them.
Yeah, because it was kind of busy in
It was busy, it was full. There was no space for us.
I don't know, but we would have needed to go on top on someone.
And being as big as we are,
yeah. No, so this was perfect.
Cheers. Anka drum. Cheers.
It was a very good sail today. Fast. We used the engine a little bit in the end there, but otherwise I wonder how many nauticals we did. So it was 53, I think.
I will soon calculate.
Good.
And get back to you.
Yeah. So have you made your calculation now?
So I have, and we made 65 nauticals for today.
And it was more or less 9 to 5.
9 to 5 it was.
Yeah, it was it was a good day at work.
It was a very, very good working day.
So now we take a little walkabout,
Yes.
an evening walk, and then hit the sack and read a book, and then sailing again tomorrow, I guess.
Like the vagabonds we are.
Vagabonds, huh?
So they are out flying in the jets this morning. See if we can see them. You see them there? And I can tell you, this has not been standard for the last, I don't know, how old am I? I'm like 40, so the last 40 years, I guess. But now we saw yesterday as well, so somebody's ramping up their forces, and I think yesterday it was decided that Sweden will spend like 4% of the GDP on the military. So yeah, I don't know where this is going. But we have a beautiful day here in Sandhamn. I was not allowed to fly the drone because I guess, or not I guess, I did see that it's not allowed to fly here, but that's for whole of Blekinge, this part of Sweden, because this is the big marine base close to it as well. Anyway, but we'll go through the Karlskrona archipelago, and probably we'll go pass by where Whiskey on the Rocks happened. That was like a Russian submarine somehow navigated, so they ran around inside like the military marine area in Sweden, and that was a big, they even made a TV series in Swedish about this. It will not be too difficult to leave the dock this morning. Now the wind is on the nose, and we will just swoosh down, and then we motor a little bit, and then hopefully the wind come at lunch.
So we can sail the last bit.
Yes, and we will meet up with Rockhopper.
Yeah.
Who we met like in Dunleary, I think it was.
In Ireland, yeah.
In Ireland, 22, and we have met them in Stockholm, and
24.
American couple.
Named their boat after a penguin.
A penguin, yeah,
From
because they have
Antarctica.
been working down there on the base there. So that will be nice.
Let me show you on the chart where we are right now. You see the red boat at the very south of Sweden. So we are heading into Hanöbukten, where we have a rendezvous with sailing vessel Rockhopper, who we met years ago in Ireland.
So instead of tacking out there and going around us, this is the shortcut we're going in there. There's a red and green mark. There is wind. So when we come out on the other side there, we can probably sail.
Yeah.
That's good.
This is headwind. This is like straight into the wind, so this is not possible to sail. But
no, but I think it's still a little bit from the west, so it needs to veer a little bit. Yeah, before we can sail. I guess it's quite shallow, so what is the depth?
Now 3.6.
Yeah, okay. So no problem. But I think it can go under 3, this little one. So we have the centerboard up. Because you can see it's kind of a rocky archipelago. There you have the ferry. So it's a line ferry. Normally if, the ferries that are by the state or Vägverket, they are yellow as in our hometown, but this one is orange. So I guess maybe it's owned locally or whatever, or yeah, we have to check that.
So the ferries that are yellow are state-owned, and this red one is owned by the city of Karlskrona.
So it's not a very big one, but it will take a few cars anyway. Yeah, look at this little island. Nice little village and everything. Oh, sure. So this is actually where U-137, a Whiskey class submarine, went to ground 1981 in the middle of like the Swedish naval center. So I wonder what they did here. Yeah, I will try to show you. I wonder if they made a little monument there, or if this has always been there.
They say they were drunk.
Yeah.
Whiskey on the rocks, they say.
Yeah, it was a Whiskey class submarine. So I will try to show you on the charts here how it looks. So I will zoom out first. So we started there this morning, and then instead of tacking around all this one, we went a little shortcut here, very narrow here, you can see, and then we came here, and then we passed the little line ferry there, and then we turn up here, Gåsefjärden, and here at these rocks they went to shore. No, not went to shore, they went to ground. And it was a big thing in Sweden and a lot of complication. So Jeanette, how old were you then? No. How old were you then? You were like 20 years old.
Absolutely. I just turned 20. Well, I was supposed to turn 20.
And I was only 16. It has come to... So it's time to set the sails. We just came out from there. That's where the submarine... So it must have come from the ocean somehow, and then straight in there and went on the ground there. So we'll put on some sail. We are actually sailing now, but we need to make a tack because we are going down there, but we'll try to come out a little bit first, and then we
Scoot.
Yes. So tacking with the Genoa is not as easy as tacking with the jib, because it has to pass in between the jib and the Genoa. So I can show you here. So when tacking, the sails come here, but then the wind needs to push it in there, and when we have like 15 knots, it can do that. But when it's 10 knots like now, we need to help it. Otherwise, yeah, it can't come through there. So this is not the racer. We can't win any match races like this. But now we are set on a good angle, I guess. I hope we can go on this one the whole way now, and the wind should turn with us. This is what we call butter sailing. So we are very high on the wind, but we are doing okay speed, and hopefully I will show you here that this can. So we are going, so to the point is 275 degrees and we are doing 285. So I guess we need another 10 degrees for the wind to veer a little bit. Otherwise we will need to make a tack. This is where we're going. And it will take 4.5 hours. As it looks now, we might need to do a tack around somewhere here maybe. But we will hope for the best. And if anybody wonders where we are coming around the bottom of Sweden there. You can see Sweden, Baltics coming around there. Oh, so you can see our old track, still visible here when we made it. Yeah, no, we came this way. But Svalbard is gone. So Jeanette made little sandwich bags for us, and it's time for one of them now.
So I'm taking the one with Danish rye bread.
You have Danish rye bread. Can we have a look at it? Yeah, it looks pretty. You have salad on it. It's like
ham, salad, avocado, and cheese.
Not bad.
And butter as well.
Not bad.
That's good.
Do I have the same?
Yes. With butter.
With butter as well. Good. We are very high in the wind here because I have a marker there which I need to pass, and it's there now. I could go under it, but I feel like I want to, I always want to go over it like that. So it's just a very leisure day compared with yesterday, I can tell you. So that's good. Here comes the marker. So that is a marker that's west of the danger, so to say, the ground. Yeah. I hope everyone knows the difference, because that looks like a W west to me. Uh-oh, something can happen with the wind. That's good. So now we can be, instead of like pushing it to 40, we can be on 47. That's good. So that means we probably can stay on this tack for the rest of the trip. And that comes, I think it's like a Hallberg Grassy called Paloma. They are not close enough to wave at. So the wind has picked up a little bit, so now we have like 15, which is perfect on this angle, I guess, because it's a very easy sailing. And we're doing like 6.5 now and everything. So that's good. I can show you on this one. Maybe this looks see better. So through water, a little bit over 6, over ground 6.5. And you have had a little nappy, snoozy.
Snooze.
Yeah.
It's good.
But now we're doing really good progress. I can show you here how it looked like. So we're going there, and we just, you see, we were in there and just went over this little marker there, and then something happened to the wind, because now we are on 66 and going the same course there. So I think the forecast was right though. So we are going there, we have like an hour 45, and then we're there meeting up with Rockhopper.
So I think we're going to end this episode here, and if you are not subscribing yet, do subscribe and follow our journey. And then if you like this video, why don't you press a thumbs up? And you can follow us on Instagram for more instant updates. So we're sailing in Hanö Bay right now, and here's where we're going to meet up with the crew on sailing vessel Rockhopper, Minnie and Reinhard.